Have you ever had a shoe that you loved from the very beginning, but then you decided to sell, either because you were too scared to undead stock it, or simply because you just don't want it anymore? Well, I'm going to be showing you how you can sell your shoes overnight, possibly, and you could get that money really quick. I'm going to be showing you how to get the most money and all the separate strategies on how to sell. So let's get right into it. The first strategy we are going to be talking about is how you can sell your sneakers the best way and get the most money if your sneakers are dead stock. Now, before I talk about this specific strategy, I highly recommend, before you go with any of these strategies, go to your friends, go to even your family members, and if you go to a local gym, because there's a lot of sneakerheads at gyms, believe me, go around seeing who's wearing some heat. Ask them, hey, are you interested in copying so-and-so? Say I have a pair of brand new foams I'm trying to sell. Go ahead and ask them if you want some. Say, I'll give you a great deal, man. And you'll be able to save on fees there, so that's great. But if you can't sell in person, that's fine. There might be a little bit of fees involved, but that's perfectly fine. So let's say I have a brand new pair of Power Phase Yeezys. Oh, that's nice. So I got the brand new Power Phases, and I want to sell them. Now the best way to sell them, in my opinion, is either on GOAT or StockX. Now I made a full tutorial on StockX and how to use it, if you want to go check that out. Anyway though, the reason I suggest those is because there's no possible way you can get scammed. It's essentially a big middleman service. They get your shoes, they make sure they're authentic, they send them to the other guy. So there's no, oh, you sent me fake shoes, you sent me used shoes, none of that bull. So this is the best way. Unfortunately though, they do take fees. If you do sell on StockX a lot, they lower your amount every 3 shoes you sell. I'm a level 2 seller, so my fee went from 9.5% down to 9%. It's really not a big difference. In fact, it's not a difference at all. It's maybe like $5 if you sell something for like $500. It doesn't matter though, it's still that extra $5. You could go buy a burger with that, whatever you want to do. But yeah, dead stock shoes, I highly recommend going on StockX and GOAT, especially if they're really hyped, because when it comes to hyped sneakers like Yeezys, Human Races, you know that there's a lot of scammers out there. Now, right here we have a pair of Human Races. Human Races, especially the yellow ones, as you know, are extremely hyped. These brand new have been selling on StockX for $2,000, a little under like $1,500. My point is they're going for a lot. These though are used. If you know StockX and you watched the video, you know that you can't sell used sneakers on StockX. This is why I would recommend going to GOAT. On GOAT, you can sell used sneakers. Before you put something up on GOAT, what you're gonna have to do a test listing, and I think you need the app for this. Do the test listing. It takes a few weeks for them to get back to you. Once they do that, you're free to sell. Go right ahead. The best thing about it, even if you have like a little smudge on it, you have to take pictures of every side of the shoe, right? But if you have, say you have a little mark here, if the lighting's kind of bad, look, you could get away with that because you cannot return used sneakers on GOAT. So you could get away with a little smudge or whatever if they can't see it with the lighting. Anyway though, my point is, you can't get scammed on GOAT. GOAT is very safe, especially when buying. So if you're selling on GOAT, you're perfectly fine. A shoe like this, say I would sell it for $1,200. They're gonna take the 10% fee plus the PayPal fee, which is around 3%. So I might lose up to $150. To me, that $150 I'm losing is fine, because I could be scammed for $1,200 by selling on another site, like just doing PayPal and a Facebook group. If you're selling something really hyped like this, don't try and do it on your own unless it's in person and you're getting cash straight up. Now the last type of shoe I kind of wanted to talk about is if you have kind of a beater pair that you've worn a lot and you understand that you probably can't get maybe more than $30 to $40 for them. This pair, I say at most I could probably get $50 plus shipping. I myself only paid $35 shipped, so essentially it was $20 plus shipping. That's a steal for me. But if you're looking to sell a pair of beaters, this is what I recommend. First of all, obviously try the Facebook groups. If you're putting up a shoe for 40 to 50 bucks, there are always going to be people who are biting. There are always people with at least like $40 to $60 in their PayPal account, and you could get that money with only the 3% PayPal fee. However, if no one's biting in the groups, you can't sell in person, go to eBay. Now, you don't just sell on eBay. You don't just put them up for $19. This is what you're going to do, okay? You're going to choose flat shipping, the flat rate, and you're gonna do ground, so that's the cheapest one. But you're gonna choose the rate and you're gonna do $20. Now it usually takes around $13 to ship. Sometimes it takes me like $8 if they're really close. So you're gonna get that extra 10 bucks. I know it's kind of cheating the system, but don't worry, it's fine. You can't get in trouble for this. So you'll get that extra $10 and you're gonna wanna list them for 99 cents. People are gonna go crazy over that. If you list them for like 10 bucks, you're not going to get a lot of bidders. But if you list them for 99 cents, you're going to get a ton of watches. A ton of people are going to get interested in it if they weren't interested before. And the bidding is going to go way above that 99-cent mark. It could even get more than what you would get in a Facebook group after the 10% eBay fees. So if I list these for 99 cents, the $20 shipping, I'm getting the $7 profit about from the shipping, in addition to whatever the price goes up to. Say it starts at 99 cents and it goes up to $20, I'll get $27 for the shoe. I wouldn't be too upset with that considering these are beat. These things are finished. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that there is a way to quickly sell beaters too. Any shoe can be sold. In fact, I think beaters are the easiest shoe to sell aside from dead stock shoes. I also forgot to mention that pricing, the number you choose to sell, is also super important, and it's a super strategical way in which you could make a little extra money or sell your shoes faster. If you see the lowest ask is going to be $200, I know it sounds like kind of like a loser thing to do, but put them up for $199 or $198. You're really not going to miss that $2, but it does look more attractive. It looks like a better price, and that's why you see in stores, you see 99 cents. Instead of $1, because they don't care about that penny. They care about it looking attractive, the price looking attractive. So keep in mind, you want to keep the prices always attractive. Numbers that I always like, if it's in the middle of 200 or more, I always like the number 35 and 85. If you're leaning towards the higher number, say you want to go between 300 and 400 and you want it closer to 400, I would go 385. 85 has always been a great number for me. And if you're leaning towards the lower side, I wouldn't go as low as 25. 35 has always been great. And it leaves room for negotiation because if they say, I can't do 335, can you lower it 20 bucks? You're still above $300, so that's still great. The last strategy I forgot to mention, of course, if you have a local consignment shop, go in there, walk in, and put your shoes up for a price that's a little high. And don't worry, because most of the people walking into consignment shops, to be honest, they don't really know sneakers that well. They're just going in to look around. Maybe they see a nice colorway. They'll say, yeah, I'm going to cop that. Regardless of what the prices are on StockX. 90% of the people who walk into consignment shops, they probably haven't heard of StockX. They just know things like eBay, and they probably don't even trust eBay. So they know about Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, and then they know about their consignment shop, and they think that's it. So you could get away with some really high prices. And yes, some consignment shops take 10%. Some might take a flat fee, which I know they might take 20 bucks. Mine just takes 10%. I think that's cool. I have successfully sold from there. I highly recommend trying it out. You can't lose anything from it. They never really charge a fee if you just want to get your shoes back. So I highly recommend that you give all these strategies a shot, but remember, be patient. In the sneaker game, that is the most It is above all of everything you could remember from this video and any other video. Patience is key, guys. Patience is the key to success in the real world and in the sneaker world. Patience is key. Keep that in mind. If you have a shoe up there on StockX for $200 and you see a bid for $150, you don't have to take it right away. Maybe take it when someone bids $180 or $190. Don't take that $150. Don't settle. Be patient and be stubborn, because that's how you're going to get the most money. That's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you sell some sneakers. I hope you make some fast money. And like always, guys, have a great day. Oh, and what was I going to say? What's that thing? Subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah. Yeah.